Tonight we're going to be heading into The House Always Wins, which is the second scenario of the return to Dunwich. We spent our XP. We didn't do too much stuff. Oh, did I not save things? Ooh, maybe I didn't save the XP. Let's check. We don't want to. 6 XP available. 6 spent. I see. I didn't. Let's just make sure it's saved when I open them up. Yes, Lily is saved. And Norman is saved. Okay, good. We are good to go. We're going to click build. We have all this down. These are coming. We're going to start at La Bella Luna, as is normal. Alright, for the return to setup, yeah, the bag is good. Okay. Gather these sets instead, flip it over, set the Clever Club stage aside out of play, and choose one of the lounges at random. Okay, so here's the 2 lounges, so we're going to put them on top of each other, then we're going to spin, and remove this one from the game. So one of them is from the return to, and one of them is from the base game. From there, let's move forward in the book. Alright, doing the setup, we do the standard setup, which is to get these items, set these things aside, put these into play at La Bella Luna, put the Clover Pit Boss at the lounge, set these cards aside, that's all taken care of. There's a special notation here as a reminder that at the beginning, Agenda 1A grants the criminals the aloof keyword. Aloof means they don't automatically engage you, so you should be mindful of that when playing the round. And we don't do anything else, and then we checked all this, so we're good. Shuffle the encounter deck. We have 4 Doom to put onto the agenda, and we need 8 clues, which is quite a lot. Alright, so we'll start over here. Norman spent 3 of his XP on Charisma, so he can have 2 allies out, and Lily spent all of her XP on Enchant Weapons. Oh, and I forgot to take out... Oh, wait, did I not update their weaknesses? Oh, no. Oh, no, I forgot to update their weaknesses. Alright, well, that's not happening. I also remember now that I forgot to put Lily's mantras into her deck, which I will also need to do. I think they're called Discipline. Oh, here it is. They're called Discipline, yeah. So we'll take these out, we'll tell it to spawn, and then we want this one again. Let's do this now, so that way I don't have this problem again going forward. We're going to set Burden of Destiny to 1, because it's supposed to match the amount of the mantras. And then we're going to be adding a discipline in. And that's now in the deck correctly for the next time that we play. And then we need to do our weaknesses. Let's see if I can look at the VOD from yesterday quickly, because I remember checking them pretty early, or drawing them pretty early. And that will give us the information that we need to determine what our weaknesses are. While that's happening, I'm going to start doing the mulligans. Okay, so these are the most important cards for Norman. These are not important to begin the game. 1, 2, 3. Can't start with a weakness. Okay. And then again, that wasn't correct. Wait, what? Why is it bringing me to this VOD? Why is it not showing me the VOD from last night? I did... Oh no, did I forget to stream last night? That would be unfortunate. Okay. Apparently I forgot to stream. I played. I really thought I had played yesterday. Well, I definitely did play, but if I didn't stream it, then it doesn't count. Oh no, I see. I called it the Devourer Below, but it wasn't the Devourer Below. I forgot to change the name, which I said, but then forgot to change. That's fine. Okay. Oof, I almost got real scared for myself that I had messed up so severely. Alright, this is a lot of me just setting stuff up, going over the decks. We start shuffling stuff. Okay. That's his personal weakness, so that one doesn't count. Oh, by the way, I checked again, and I should have looked at Norman. The Dream Diaries don't work for him either. I don't, I don't know why I keep shoving the car. I mean, I know why. The Dream Diary is very powerful, but I really shouldn't be shoehorning it in without making sure that it works. So I ended up taking it out and replacing it with the cards that we upgraded today. So all that work that we did to upgrade to the uh, to upgrade the research librarian thing, it didn't matter. Um, okay, so then we had this. Okay, so I opened it up. I'm looking in my deck. I'm looking to find the weakness now. Okay, I remember which one he had. He had the overkill one, where I have to do extra damage um, than the enemies. Um, yeah, it's like unspeakable something. So we're just gonna go over here. We'll try to do it like this. Unspeakable. Did I mistype maybe? Yes. Yep, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's that one. So that one goes into Norman's deck, and that's way worse for us than the one that we currently have. So we'll put that into our discard pile, and then we'll see if we can find Lily's quick. I think hers was one of the base ones. It was like take a direct tar every turn and then double click it off. I'm pretty sure we were forced to discard it at one point to one of the game effects. So I'm just quickly going through her turn, trying to find that spot where we were forced to discard it. I'm trying to remember the name. It's like it's not hypochondria. That's the horror one, or it's not internal injury. It's the picture is like a woman in a blue background in the mists at night. Here it is. Oh, I can't read that. Alright, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to go up to the top here and open up all the weaknesses, and then I'll just find the image that's correct because I know the image. It's this one. Oh, it was internal injury. Okay. Okay. So that's the one for her. Whoops. And that'll go back in because that was kleptomania. Okay, so we did mulliganing for Norman, so we'll put these back on top. Sorry for that delay. I just made a small mistake and wanted to get it right. So now we're going to do it for Lily. We definitely don't want these in our opener because we might need these later, and those are later cards. This is great to see in the opener because now we don't. Alright, well, we drew both of our enchant weapons. We only need the one, though. Although it's not limited, so we can have both. What's cool about this is that it makes the weapon take up arcane slots, which for the Dragon Pole will enable its abilities, so it's pretty cool. It basically counts as a spell even though it's not a spell. Alright, so Lily's going to go first. She's going to gain a resource and then spend them all to play first the Dragon Pole, obviously, and then enchant weapon, choosing the Dragon Pole, and that's her 3. She's not going to use her discipline, so she'll start with this. We'll go to Norman now. Norman does want to get the Atlas into play, but when you have Dr. Milan, you kind of just want to get him down. That way you can start getting the resources from him right away. So we'll do that. We're +4. We'll fail, and then we'll succeed. Oh, and then we're Norman, so we're doing it like this. Okay, we gain a resource, and we grab a clue. And then so it was play Milan, fail, investigate, succeed, and then react. From there, we'll go to our upkeep. Okay, and that worked as intended. Perfect. Upkeep. Everything's good. Oh, I didn't shuffle. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, one or the other. Flip a discipline to its broken side, or take 1 damage and 1 harm. So we'll flip this. And that's happening in our upkeep, so it can't come back at this round, but it will be potentially coming back next round. We'll put a Doom on the agenda, shuffle 1 more time, and encounter card. We must either remember that we have cheated, which we will not, lose 5 resources, which we cannot, or put raise the stakes. Oh, sorry, this guy is a hunter, so he would have hunted up to us. Go back to this. Each criminal enemy at your location loses aloof. If it's Act 2 or 3, they will engage with you and gain +1 fight and +1 evade. Okay, well, let's read what he does real quick. He's got 4 hit points, which is not a small amount, and he'll engage if you do that. Alright, well, we're going to have him lose aloof because we definitely do not want to... well, we can't lose the resources and we're not going to cheat, so there he is. Place a Doom on each criminal at our location. There is a criminal here, so he'll gain a Doom. And that handles our encounter cards. Alright, well, we're going to have Norman go first. Norman's going to begin by playing... actually, we're going to investigate first. We will investigate. We're +4 again. We succeed. So we'll take this clue. We'll use Dr. Milan to gain a resource. We're going to use our once per turn action to play a... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. To play this at 1 less cost, so it costs 2. And we're going to attack with our our intellect. So we are 6 to 3 is +3. But we'd like to get this into our hand at this point, so we're going to commit Eureka to the test. So now we're +4, which covers the bag conveniently, and we test. We succeed, and we're going to deal 3 damage to our enemy, because we have 2 clues. Because we succeeded, we then do Eureka, which is 1, 2, 3. We'll take Written in the Stars, put these back in, and shuffle up. We've already used our once per turn, so we can't use it again. So instead, we could gain a resource to play our Atlas, but we wouldn't have the action to do it, so we're going to get that resource in our upkeep anyway, and we'll trust Lily to finish off the pit boss. We'll move down. After this is revealed, oh, we did get the one with the stage. Cool. So we have to search, go get the Clover Club stage, and throw that into play over here. Actually, I guess over here looks better. When all it is Act 1, you can look at the top card of your deck, and if it's an ally, you put it into play. Otherwise, you can draw it. Well, that's super interesting with Norman over here. We might find some cool things here. Alright, so that's all 3 actions for Norman. So now it's Lily's turn. Lily's going to fight the pit boss. We're going to use our enchant weapon. So we're going to be adding our intellect to the combat. So we're going to attack for 7. And then we have one of our arcane slots filled, so we're actually attacking for 8 to 3 is +5. We succeed and we'll do 2 damage. We do an additional 1 from the enchant weapon, which is a total of 5, which kills him, and then it goes to the victory display. So that's action 1. Action 2, we're going to gain a resource, and then we're going to play 6 Sense, which is going to fill up a second slot and make the other Dragon Pole hit, or make the Dragon Pole hit for an extra damage, because now 2 arcane slots are full. So from there, we'll go to our upkeeps. Okay. Alright, Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. We have to reveal a random token. It's going to be that, so nothing happens. That's good. We'll take a nice break. Put Curse Luck, you get -1 to your test. If you succeed by 1 or more, discard it. Alright. So from here, we'll have Norman go up to the stage and see what's happening. While it's Act 1, we can spend a resource to put it on the stage, and then if there are 2 clues here, we can get them. Okay, so we'll do that. 1, 2. Will be the actions, and then we'll put the resources down, and then it says to turn them into clues from the bank, I believe. Let's double check that, right? So we spent 2 resources, and then as a fast, we remove the resources. Oh, they stay on the stage, so that might matter. So let's do that. So since there are 2 resources, we can do this, and then it's a group limit once per game. So we're going to turn it upside down to notate that we have used that action. So now it's Lily's turn. She'll go 1, 2, and step into the bar. See what's happening here. While it's Act 1, you can spend 2 resources to gain 2 clues and draw 2 cards, but you have to have a drink. Well, she's not feeling like she wants to drink, so she'll go into the card room. Okay, we're going to have to spend some resources to try to get out of here. So critical, or the star symbol, will get us 2 clues to your resources. An even number gets us 2 clues, and an odd number or bad symbols or nothing happens. Well, alright, that's all 3 for Lily. And I guess we didn't need 6 cents, but here we are. Oh, and I guess we would have had Norman shortcut out. There's no reason to stay there. Alright, so then we'll go upkeep for everybody. Okay, Doom on the agenda, 3 of 4, and encounter cards. Alright, let's pull another critical. Oh, well, we did. We're going to be taking 2 horror for that. Alright, oh, this flipped back because we didn't take damage last turn. We're about to use it, though. And then we'll do this. Each player who has a drink loses an action, which is why we did not drink. Monster. So remember, these guys have aloof. Oh, no, we did... Oh, we were supposed to advance when we fought that guy. Oops. Alright, well, let's advance now. And we'll add a Doom to punish us, because we played a whole turn afterwards, so... Shuffle the discard pile in, and we have done that, so we're supposed to advance to 2A. Wait. Agenda 2. Oh, advance to 2B directly. Okay, sorry. Spawn a random enemy at the Clover Club Lounge. So that's over here. Okay. Shuffle the rest of the encounter set, and... Okay. Search. This is the striking field. Oh, because it got replaced. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Ah! Why is this being so silly? Ah. Come here. Okay. These guys gotta go in. Remove Labella Luna from the game. Okay, so we can't go back. Okay, all that's taken care of. This guy's here. Alright, and then this guy's going to engage with us because he's not aloof. Alright. So we're going to have Lily move up, get engaged by the servant, and she will fight him. We'll start by using our enchant weapon. We have 2 arcane slots full. So we get +2, +3 is 5, 9 to 4 is +5. We succeed, so we deal an extra damage from the enchant weapon, an extra damage from the dragon pole, and our base, so a total of 3. And then we'll attack again, and this time we're going to need to commit overpower in order to clear the bag, because we are 6 to 4. This will bring us up to 8. We'll succeed again, so we draw from overpower, and he'll go to the victory display. From there, we are finished. So now it's Norman's turn. Norman will fight the mobster. Oh, we don't have money to play this. Interesting. Alright, well, in that case, we will invoke an attack of opportunity to gain a resource. Then we will play I've Got a Plan for all 3. We are 5 because we have reduced luck from cursed luck, and we'll just commit Dr. Milan to be +4. We succeed, so now that we have succeeded on a test, we discard this, we discard that, and we discard that. We have 1 action remaining, and we'll head back down to the card room because we're going to need to get these clues. We'll go to upkeep. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. And upkeep. We keep having to spend our money so we can't play our assets. It's been pretty unfortunate. Doom on this agenda, 2 of 7, and encounter cards. Okay. Put it into your threat area. Deal 2 damage to someone at your location. Oh, we were supposed to use Lily's thing. Okay. This was supposed to happen last turn. So we heal this and do that. So this time it's down. So we lose. Oh, it's already down. Okay. Alright, good to continue. We will start by having Norman spend 1 to play this using his once per turn action. We can swap a card in our hand for a card in our deck, which is great. Or we can commit a card on top of our deck to its skill check. Luckily, there's no skill checks to make right now. We just need to start making this location happen. So we'll do that by pulling a card from the bag. That's a token, so nothing happens. We'll do that again, and that's an even number, so we get 2 more clues. That gets us to 6. Lily will move on down as her first action, and she'll pull. Nothing happens. That is an even number, so we get 2 more clues, which we will then immediately spend to advance. Whoop, sorry. Oh, did I not? I didn't check this. Hold on. I forget which one of them. Okay, it's Act 3. We have to use the one. So 3A is if we did this first, but we did not. So we are now. Yeah, we are here. Okay. Put the Darkened Hall into play, which is here. And then if it is Agenda 1, it is not. Okay. Must get to the VIP area. But we are out of actions, so we'll go to Upkeep. And Upkeep. And we had to make this test. So we were +1. We would have been +3. We could have committed this to be +4. We succeed, so then we do Eureka. We find this in the Eureka, so we get 2 resources. And then we put this into our hand with the Eureka, and then we shuffle. That card was never on top. Oh, this one's now on top. Great. And then we don't draw this card for our upkeep because it blocks us from doing that. Alright, Doom on the agenda and encounter cards. Mobster for Lily, and Rats for Norman. Alright, so Lily will go. She'll start by punching the rats. She gets -1, but she's 5-1 anyway. So she'll succeed and kill the rats. This flipped back because she didn't take any damage. Then she'll punch this and kill it. And then she will click this to take 2 damage and clear it off so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So fight, fight, activate. So now it's Norman's turn. Norman will move down. When this enters, put the 3 halls into play. Not Peter, not Francis. The back hall doorway is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So what are we doing? We've ended these locations. So then Norman will go here. And it's the back alley. So we did move, move. So we're going to use... Oh, we can't use this because of that. Okay. Never mind. So we're not going to draw a card either. So well, we shouldn't have did this, but we did it, so we're going to play. Yeah, we'll investigate. We succeed because of Milan. Or actually, we succeeded anyway. But we'll get a clue and get a resource. We'll do upkeep. That blocks us from drawing the card correctly. Upkeep. That's perfect. Doom on the agenda. Encounter card. Nobody's had a drink. They have no clue, so it gains Surge. Rats. Mobster. Okay. Lily will start by killing the rats. They die. They will take a hard to clear 3 damage. And play Delve Too Deep. Okay. Nothing happens. We'll lose 5 resources. Alright. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? We shouldn't have played Delve Too Deep. Alright, but we did. Can we try to evade? We're -1. We can get plus. We can get to even. Even's terrible. I wasn't paying attention. We can't do that. Alright, let's test that even. Hey, get lucky. We are not allowed to swap the top card of our deck, but we can make this evasion, so we will. We will then investigate the location. We succeed. We'll use Milan to get a resource, and then we'll move out of here because staying with that guy is a problem. Alright, from there, we go to upkeep. Still blocked from drawing cards correctly. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Surge. Nobody is cheated, so Surge. Okay. Okay. We might need that extra action. We'll see. Alright, so this was the guy I was worried about drawing. Unfortunately, we did draw him, so we have to. We're going to start with Spectral Razor, which is a spell. We attack +7. We succeed, which hits him for 3. And then we will have to use our pole because it's two-handed. We'll use our enchant weapon because it's about to go to the discard pile. Actually, yeah, I think this still happens. I'm attacking it using a melee card, but it's dying. So I think I still lose everything, so we're going to play that way. So that's 2 actions, and then with our third action, we need to play another weapon because we just lost that. So we'll play this. We'll go over here. For Norman, Norman will move over. This is the VIP area. How many clues do we need to spend? 4. Okay. We're going to commit deduction to this test. We are then 7 to 3, so we're +4. We succeed, so we'll take both clues. And then we will advance. We also get a resource from Dr. Milan. We moved, we investigated. We are advancing. We have completed extracurricular activity, so we're going to put Peter into the bar, which is there. Search the encounter deck for an abomination enemy and spawn it at the bar. Okay, well, the only 2 are so we'll get this one out of the deck, I guess. So that way we don't have to see 2 of them. And that'll be at the bar. Okay. Start enemy phase. If no investigator controls Peter, deal 1 damage to him. What does this say? At the start of each criminal enemy, so there's not an enemy there. Okay. Alright, so Norman has 1 turn remaining, or 1 action rather, and he'll move back to this location. And then we'll use Idle Hands to take 2 damage and take a 4th action. Oh, actually, we'll stay here and click this off. That makes me English. That makes way more sense. And then we can do this. We can't commit anything. None of that makes sense. Okay. Alright, this is the card we needed, but we didn't have an action to play it. Okay, everything's happened, so we'll go upkeep here. We'll go upkeep there. Peter is not he's not controlled, so he'll take a damage. And then this is a hunter, so it would have moved onto Lily, and it will do, actually onto Lily herself, and do 1 and 1. Which will prevent this from flipping back, and that also means this is down 1. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate for a number of reasons. Alright, here we go. So then we'll put, oh, we need to get out. Never mind. Doom on the agenda, yeah. And encounter cards. Place 1 Doom. No Doom is there, so lose 2 resources. We can't lose 2, but we'll lose the 1. Each player is cheated. Nobody cheated. Idle Hands. Alright. We can't get Peter, unfortunately, so instead we're just going to, we'll have Norman go first. This guy would wake up, but we're going to go move, move, resign, move, move, resign, so we don't lose. And since everyone has resigned, advance, which is, we did not have Peter, so R1, unfortunately. This is R1, so, We're going to, nobody cheated, so we don't have to do that. The O'Bannon gang will have a bone to pick, and Dr. Morgan will try to attack us. We're going to get the display and 1 bonus XP. So, was this one have XP on it? Is that what we're going to... Yeah, we ended up losing out on 1, but no big deal. So we're going to get 6 total XP. Okay. Well, that's the end of tonight. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Miskatonic Museum. And that will be that. I hope everyone had a good time, and I'll catch you there.